welcomes you to state level lecture of geometry. I, Sujata Verma from Kolaba Municipal Secondary School, welcomes you in state level lecture of geometry. So students, yesterday we start the first chapter of geometry, that is the similarity. Similarity means similar. So yesterday we revised all the basic concept, that is which two objects, when two objects we say that is similar, it follow two conditions. First one is the corresponding angles are equal, and second one is the ratios of the corresponding sides are in proportion. So if any two objects follow this two condition, then we say that the given objects are similar. Okay, so yesterday we revised all the basic concept and also solve practice set 1.1, but today I will explain again the practice set 1.1 and then we move to the next topic. So today's the content of the lectures are, first one is the ratio of areas of two similar triangles. So first topic is the ratio of area of two similar triangles. If two triangles are given and they are similar, then how we find the area or ratio of the areas of given triangles. Okay, then we solve practice set 1.1. Then we see BPT, that is the basic proportionality theorem, that is also called as a Thales theorem. And then the converse of BPT. Next theorem, again important, angle bisector of a triangle. And then we solve practice set 1.2. Yesterday I told you this chapter carries 7 to 8 marks in your board examination. So students, this chapter is very simple, easy and highly weightage, and there are total 4 theorems in this chapter and 4 exercises. So let's start first topic. First topic is the ratio of area of two similar triangles. So first we see what is the altitude and base of the triangle. See, this one is the triangle. Okay, name it as A, B, C. Okay, and we draw AD as the altitude, or it is also called as the height. This one is the height and BC is the base. Okay, students. So we consider here two triangles that are similar. Another one is the PQR, and in this triangle we draw PS as the height. Okay, so clearly this one is the first triangle and this one the second triangle. These two triangles are similar. So here we write H1 and B1 with the height and base of the triangle ABC respectively. Similarly, H2 and B2 with the height and base of the triangle second, that is PQR respectively. Okay, if we know which one is the height and base of a triangle, then easily we find the ratios of the areas of two similar triangles. Okay, I hope this concept is clear. Here we draw one attitude that is considered as the height of a triangle, and this is perpendicular to the side which is called as the base. So for finding the ratios of the area of two similar triangle, first we find which one is the height and which one is the base of the triangle. Okay, if we know height and base, then we apply two conditions here. Which two conditions? See. Okay, all the objects that look same in all respect except for their size, such objects are called as similar objects. So two triangles are said to be similar if their corresponding angles are equal and their corresponding sides are in proportion. So yesterday we see all this concept. So today we find the ratio of areas of two similar triangles. Here we draw two triangles, first triangle and second triangle. Okay, its height is H1 and base is B1. Its height is H2 and base is B2. Okay, now how we find the ratios of the areas of two similar triangles? First we know the area of triangle. Area of triangle 1, that is equal to half into base into height. Okay, students, half into base into height. So here base is B1 and height is H1. Okay, clear? Then we find the area of the another triangle, second triangle. So we find the area of the triangle 2. Again, we write the formula half into base into height. Okay, so here base is B2 and height is H2. Clear? Now, here we have to find the ratio of these two triangles. So area of triangle 1, ratio of the area of triangle 1 to the 2 is equal to half into, write down this formula, B1 into H1 upon, then second area half B2 into H2. Okay. Now this half get cancelled. So here we get the ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to B1 into H1 upon B2 into H2. So this one is the formula for finding the ratios of areas of two similar triangles. Okay. So simple formula. Here we have two triangles which are similar. Then first we find the ratio. First we find the area of first triangle by using the formula base into height. Second one is the another triangle, base into height, and we take the ratio. Okay. Now, but if the height of both triangles are equal, see, if heights are equal, we draw here one triangle. Okay. So A, B, C, D. Here we have two triangles. This one is the first one and second one. So for this, height is common. If we consider this triangle, then height is AD. If we consider this triangle, again height is common. So for this condition, directly if we find if the height of the both triangles are equal, then we find their area, ratios of the areas equal to B1 by B2. Okay, see. H1 is common, then H1 get cancelled, so we get B1 by B2. Clear? When we use this formula, if the height of the both triangles are equal, then again second one, that one is if base of the both triangles are equal. See student, if base is same, base. So here this one is the base. Okay. So this one is the height of the first triangle and this one is the height of the second, and base is same for these two triangles. If base is equal or same, then we find the ratios of the areas of the two triangles by using the formula H1 by H2. Okay. Now we apply here two conditions. First condition is if the height of the triangles are equal, and the second one is if the base of the triangles are equal. Okay. Okay. Now, third condition. If both height and base of the triangles are equal. Students, see carefully. Here we apply three conditions. First condition, if the height of the triangles are equal, then we find the ratios of the areas of triangle equal to B1 by B2. And if the bases of the two triangles are equal, then we find the ratios of area of two similar triangles by using formula H1 by H2. Okay. And if both height and base are equal, then we get the area ratio of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to 1. In this case, in last case, B1 and B2 are equal, H1 and H2 are equal, then both get cancelled, we get 1. Okay. Then by using this concept, we solve our practice set 1.1. Okay. Yes. Now first question. Base of a triangle is 9 and height is 5. Okay. We read question carefully and then we write the given condition, then apply the formula. Base of a triangle is 9. Base matlab B1 is given and H1 is given. Okay, student. Base of another triangle is 10 and height is 6. Means B2 and H2 is given. So first we write the given condition. Okay. B1 is given, H1 is given, B2 and H2 is given. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. 5 and 9. Okay. And another way, base is given 10 and height is given 6. Okay. Find the ratios of the areas of these two triangles. So here we write area of triangle 1, area of triangle 2 ratio. We find the ratio. So here nothing is common. So we write B1 into H1 upon B2 into H2. Then substitute all this value 5 into 9 upon 10 into 6. So cancel it. 5 ones are 5 twos are 3 twos are 3 threes are. So we get final answer 3/4. Okay. So in this way we find the ratios of the areas of triangle 3/4. Okay. Clear, simple. Okay. Now second question. In the given figure is given. See carefully. In the given figure, BC is perpendicular to AB and AD is perpendicular to AB. Okay. Means base is common. Base, which one is the base? AB is the base. And for triangle ABC, BC is the height. And for triangle AD is the height. Okay. So here bases are same. If bases are same, then we find the ratios of the areas of two similar triangles by using formula H1 by H2. So here H1 is 4 and H2 is 8. Simple. We find the area of triangle ABC to the area ratio ADC is equal to 4/8. So 4 ones are 4 twos are 8. So simple. The answer is, first we write 1/2. It's simple. Okay. So first we write, in this case, this one is the height H1, this one is the height H2, and base is common. Okay. So here we use formula, apply second condition, H1 by H2. So H1 is 4 and H2 is 8. So here we write 4/8. 4 ones are 4 twos are. So we get answer 1/2. Okay. Now third question. In the adjoining figure, PS is perpendicular to RQ and QT is perpendicular to PR. Okay. RQ is given, PS is given, PR is given. So first we see the figure. Wait a minute. Figure is. Yes. So PS is perpendicular to RQ and QT is perpendicular to PR. So here condition is given, RQ is 6, PS is equal to 6 and PR is equal to 12. Okay. So first we find the area of the triangle PQR. For the finding the area of triangle PQR, here PR is the height and QT is the base. First you write the formula for PQR and then find the second and then find the area of triangle PQR by considering the base QR and height PS. Then we get both values are equal. Then we get area equal to 1. Okay. Now, next question. In the adjoining figure, AP is perpendicular to BC and AD is parallel to BC. Then find the areas of ratios of the area of triangle ABC to the triangle BCD. Okay. Now, see, in this question, AP is perpendicular to BC. See, AP is perpendicular to BC and AD is parallel to BC. Okay. Now, first, if AP is perpendicular to BC, then for area of triangle ABC, AP is height and BC is height. If we take another triangle BCD, see carefully, BCD. For this triangle, again, AP is the height and BC is the base. So for this condition, they have common base and common height. So here we apply third condition. If bases and heights are equal, then the ratios of the areas of two similar triangles is equal to 1. Okay. Now, Hence, the ratios of the areas of a triangle ABC and triangle BCD is equal to 1:1. Next question. In the adjoining figure, see in the figure, PQ is perpendicular to BC and AD is perpendicular to BC. Then find the following ratio. See carefully. In this question, we have to find the ratios of the given sub questions. Okay. Now one by one. First, we see triangle PQB and triangle PBC. So see carefully for triangle PQB. PQB. Yes, for PQB, PQ is the height and BQ is the base. Okay, so for this we write PQ into cube, BQ. Okay, first this condition. Now upon PBC, for PBC, again we write PQ is the height and BC is the base. Okay, so here PQ get cancelled. So we get final answer BQ by BC. Simple. Now second one. Second, PBC. We consider PBC. For this, PQ is the height and BC is the base. Now ABC. For ABC, again AD is the height and BC is the base. So BC get cancelled. We get PQ by AD. Okay. Same, we find the another two ratios for ratios of the triangle ABC to the ADC. So ABC, we write AD by AD into BC. And for second triangle ADC, we write AD into DC. Okay. So here AD cancel, we get BC by DC. And I hope fourth one is you can do. Okay. So in this way, we find the ratios of the given triangles. Okay, students. So here we revise the yesterday topic, that is the how to find the ratios of the areas of two similar triangles by applying three conditions. If bases are equal, then we find H by formula H1 by H2, and if heights are same, then find B1 by B2 formula. And if both bases and heights are equal, then we find the ratios of area of two similar triangle equal to always 1. Okay. Now, next topic. Now here exercise 1.1 is finished. Now here we discuss the next topic, that is the BPT, basic proportionality theorem. This theorem is very important for 3 to 4 marks. So in your examination, this statement is given. Red color statement is given. If a line parallel to the side of a triangle intersect the remaining side in two distinct points, then the line divides the side in the same proportion. So this is the main statement which is given in your board examination, and then you prove the theorem. Okay, so let's start the proof. Okay, first we write the given means question में हमें क्या दिया है. So here we consider in triangle ABC. Here we consider triangle ABC. Okay. DE, line DE is parallel to BC. Okay, students, line DE is parallel to BC. We know what this line is parallel to BC. Okay, if this line is parallel to BC and this line DE intersect AB at D and AC at E respectively. Okay, then we have to prove that AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. ये हमें prove करना है. Okay, so from the given statement we write given condition and to prove condition, and then we draw the diagram here. Okay, now construction. So here we draw some construction. Draw seg PC and BQ. Okay, draw seg PC and BQ, that is EF is perpendicular to BA. See in the figure, EF is perpendicular to BA and DG is perpendicular to CA. So we do some construction here and then start. Here we write proof, statement and reason. So EF is perpendicular to BA and the reason is construction. Now second one is the EF is the height of the triangle. See carefully. EF. Which one is the EF? EF is the height of the triangle ADE. Yes. And yes, BDE. Okay. For these two triangle, this one ADE and BDE, for these two triangles, DF is the height of the triangle. Okay. Now we find the area of triangle ADE. Area of the triangle ADE by using formula half into base into height. So students, see carefully. In this triangle ADE, EF is the height and AD is the base. So we write half into base into height. Okay. Now we consider the next step. Then we find the areas of the triangle areas of the triangle DBE. DBE, again, base is the DB and height is the EF. So here we write half into DB into EF. Then we take the ratios of these two triangles. Then half of get cancelled. Okay. EF get cancelled. Okay. See here. If we take this two ratio, half of get cancelled, EF get cancelled. So we get AD by DB. Okay, clear? So here we get first condition, area of triangle ADE to the ratio to the area of triangle DBE is equal to AD by DB. Now similarly, we also write another way, ADCE. In this case, we take DG is the height. Okay. For this, we take ADE, DG is the height and A is the base. And for another triangle, DGC, okay, GC is the base and DG is the height. Same way, we write AE by EC by applying same condition here. So we get AE by EC. So see students, as we get ratios of the areas of two similar triangles and these two triangles are similar, then we write then we write area of triangle ADB to the ratio area of triangle DEC. If two triangles are similar, then their areas are also equal. So applying this condition, we write they have equal, their areas are equal. Therefore, we write ADE by DB is equal to AE by EC. Okay, so it's very simple. This one is the proof of the BPT. So please take this screenshot. Okay, then we see the next, that is the converse of BPT. See, for if we apply this condition, last one, DE is parallel to BC, then we take the ratios of their corresponding sides are equal. AD by DB, AE by EC. Okay, now next, converse of BPT. So converse में हम इसका reverse देखेंगे. Like ratio is equal, then we say that this line is parallel to another one side of a triangle. So if a line divides any two sides of a triangle in the same ratio, then the line is parallel to third side. So in this case, ABC is given triangle and intersect AD and same. Here we write, and we have to prove that DE is parallel to BC. Start condition first. Here we do construction DF, that DF is parallel to BC. If DF is parallel to BC, then by applying basic proportionality theorem, we write if DF is parallel to BC, then by applying basic proportionality theorem, AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Okay, so then we write this condition, and the given is AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. This one is a given condition. Then from equation 2 and 2, from 2 and 3, we write AD by DB, left hand side is equal, then we take right hand side. Okay, so here we adding 1 on both sides. Okay, we add 1 on both sides. Okay, then cross multiply it, and then we see AF plus FC, that is AC. AE plus EC, that is equal to AC. So AC get cancelled. Yes, AC get cancelled. Then we get FC is equal to EC. Okay. So FC is equal to AC. That is, our assumption is wrong. Hence, we write that DE is parallel to BC. Okay. So this one is the proof of the converse of BPT. So student, take the screenshot. Okay. Take the screenshot of converse of BPT. Now the third one, property of angle bisector of a triangle theorem. Okay, so this one is again one of the topic. The bisector of an angle of a triangle divide the side opposite to the angle in the ratio of remaining sides. So the given is that if we draw the bisector of angle, bisector means kaise? Here is the triangle, okay, 60, and its bisector means it divides it into 3 equal parts. Sorry, 2 equal parts, 30 into 30. That is the bisector. Okay, so the given is that the bisector of an angle of a triangle divides the side opposite to the angle in the ratio of remaining sides. So first we see the figure. See in the figure, ABC is the triangle, and angle C intersects say AB in the point E. Okay, so see in the figure ABC, angle C intersects say AB in point E, means the bisector is the CE. CE is the bisector of the triangle ACB. Okay, now here we have to prove that AE by EB, yes, AE by EB is equal to CA by CB. Okay, for this, see carefully. A, B, C. Okay, so this one is the bisector. For this, we write AE by EC is equal to AB by BC. Okay, so in this way, this one is the properties of the angle bisector. Now, here we draw construction. Okay, statement and reason. Angle ACE, ACE. Just a minute. Yes, angle ACE, ACE, ACE is equal to CDB. How? This angle CE is parallel to DB and CB is the transversal. So that's why ECB equal to CBD, alternate angle. Okay. Now here is the, we write another one, second condition. This angle is equal to this. This one is the corresponding angle. And when ECB equal to CBD, then this one is the alternate angle. So here two angles are equal. Then from given condition, we write that these two triangles are equal. Okay. Then we take the side opposite. This one, CB is equal to CD. Okay. Opposite sides are equal. Therefore, we write EC is parallel to BD. Okay. So EC is parallel to BD. And then we write AE by EB is equal to CA by CD. But CD and BC are equal. Then that's why we write here AE by EB is equal to CA by CB. So this one is the proof. इसे याद रखो, ये बस ओनली लास्ट कंडीशन याद रखना है आपको. इफ एंगल बाइसेक्टर कंडीशन दी रही, so you solve, you apply the last one. Okay, again I explain this one. See student, it is the triangle and this one is the angle bisector PQR and this one is the S. So PS is the bisector of the angle P. Then we apply BPT condition here. Here we write QS by SR is equal to PQ by PR. Simple. It's very simple. Okay. Now, next one. Property of three parallel lines and their transverse. So first, the first theorem is the ratio of intercept made on a transversal by three parallel lines. Here we apply three parallel lines condition here. Then if three parallel lines, if that is equal to the ratio of corresponding intercept made on the any other transversal line. So here we draw three parallel lines L, M, N. These lines are parallel to each other and T1 and T2 are the transversal. So given we write L is parallel to M is parallel to N and T1 and T2 are transversal. T1 intersect the line element at point ABC respectively, and T2 intersect the line element at point PQR respectively. Okay, so we have to prove there AB by BC is equal to PQ by QR. Okay, it's simple. So we have to prove that. You remember only the final condition. Okay, now draw one construction. Say PC, we join PC. Okay, now first one in triangle ACP. See in the figure ACP. ACP. Okay. So BD is parallel to C. BD is parallel to AP. BD is parallel to AP. Okay. So if BD is parallel to AP, then we apply the Bipity theorem here. AB by BC is equal to, yes, PC by DC. Okay. AB by BC is equal to PC by DC. Okay. Now, next. In triangle CPR, again, this DQ is parallel to CR. Again, we apply the condition same here. PC by DC is equal to PQ by QR. Now, from given two statement, 1 and 2, PC by DC are equal, then we write that AB by BC is equal to PC by DC is equal to PQ by PR. Therefore, this we write AB by BC is equal to PQ by QR. So simple. Here we see two conditions, angle bisector condition and three parallel lines condition. So for a practice set 1.2, you remember only these three conditions. First one is the BPT theorem. Okay. Second one is the angle bisector. And third one is the three parallel lines. Clear? So for BPT, you remember, here we revise for BPT, this line A, B, C is the triangle and DE is parallel. Then we write this line is parallel to BC. So we write AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Okay. And for angle bisector, again, P, Q, R and S. For angle bisector, we write QS by SR is equal to PQ by PR. Clear? And third condition, three parallel lines. Okay. So here X, Y, Z, M, N, O. Three parallel lines. So here we write XY by YZ, MN by NO. So XY by YZ equal to MN by NO. So remember these three and then we solve the practice set 1.2. Okay. So first condition. Given below are some triangles and length of this line statement. Identify in which figure ray PM is the bisector of the angle QPR. Okay. So for here we have to prove the given ray is the angle bisector. So we solve one by one. First one. First in first triangle PQR, we have to prove that PM is the angle bisector. So when we prove if their ratios are given ratios are equal, then we say that it is an angle bisector. So see student carefully. In triangle QMP, okay, in triangle QMP, we write QM by MR, QM by QP. That is equal to 3.5 by 7. Okay, so here we take this triangle 3.5 by 7. So here we get 1 by 2. Okay, now in triangle MRP, second triangle, then again we take MR by PR. So 1.5 by 3, that is equal to 1 by 2. So here their ratios are equal, 1 by 2, 1 by 2. Then we say that QM by QP is equal to MR by RP. That's why we say that by converse of angle bisector, PM is the bisector of triangle angle QPR. Okay. Similar way, we check the second and third one. See, first we see in the first question, we see first the ratio of QM by QP. Okay. Then we find MR by RP. If their ratios are equal, then we say that PM is the angle bisector. Okay. Now, second question. Yes, in second one, again we take two triangles. In first triangle, QMP. Okay, so we find QM by QP, that is equal to 8 by 10. Then 2 4s are 8 and 2 5s are 10. So here we get 4 by 5. Now we take another one, that is the RMP. Yeah, MRP. MRP may we get MR is equal to 6 and RP is equal to 7. So 6 by 7. So in this, QM by QP is not equal to MR by RP. Therefore, we say that PM is not the angle bisector of triangle angle QPR. Okay, it is not the bisector. Okay, so in this way, we find which one is the bisector of the triangle. Same third one. For third one, we take QMP, then we take QM by QP, that is equal to 2 by 5. Another one, MRP, then we take 4 by 10, so 2 by 5. Here, the ratios are equal. Therefore, we write by converse of angles of a bisector theorem, PM is the bisector of triangle QPR. Okay, students, if you want the screenshot, please take the screenshot of the given slide. Okay, here we find which ray is the bisector of the angle. Okay, so in this way, again I explain one example, one first question. For finding the angle bisector, we take first triangle, then we find the ratio QM by QP, and second triangle, then find MR by RP. If these two ratios are equal, that is QM by QP is equal to MR by RP, then we say that the PM is the angle bisector of the triangle. Okay. Now, second question. In triangle PQR, PM is equal to 15, PQ is equal to 25, PR is equal to 20, and NR is equal to 8. State whether line NM is parallel to side RQ and Q reason. See here, they ask this LM line is parallel to RQ. Means here we have to prove that this line is parallel to this one. Means here we apply the converse of BPT theorem. So first we draw the triangle PQR. Okay, and we write given condition here. In triangle PQR, PM is given 15, PQ is 25, PR is 20, and NR is equal to 8. Okay, now see carefully. PN दिया है. Okay, sorry, PN is not given. PM is given. PM is given. PR is given and NR is given. Then PR is 20 and NR is 8. So 20 minus 8 is equal to 12. So we find PN. First we find PN. Okay. Now MQ, again we take PQ minus PM is equal to MQ. So here we get PN, NR, PM, MQ. Then we check in triangle PRQ. So PR by NR. First we find PR by NR. And then PM by MQ. Okay. So sorry, here one mistake is here. Sorry, this one is PR by PN. Sorry, students, here is PN. PN by PR. So PN by PR. This one is not a PR. This one is PN. PN by NR. Okay. Sorry. Yes. PN by NR is equal to 12 by 8. That is equal to 3 by 2. Okay. Same PM by MQ is equal to 3 by 2. So here their ratios are equal. So by converse of BPT theorem, NM is parallel to side RQ or NM is parallel to PRQ. Okay, student. So in this way, we solve the second question. Third question. In triangle MNP, NQ is the bisector of angle N. NQ is the bisector. And MN is given, PN is given, MQ is given, you find QP. So it's very simple. We apply the condition of angle bisector theorem here. First solution, NQ is the bisector, MN is given, PN is given, yes, MQ is given. Then by angle bisector theorem, we write MQ by QP is equal to, yes, QM by MP, QP is equal to MN by NP. So substitute all this value here. Yes, we substitute. QM कितना दिया हमको? QM is equal to 2.5. QP हमें find करना है. And MN is 5 and PN is 7. Okay. So here we cross multiply here. So QP is equal to 2.5 into 7 by 5. 5 ones are 0.5 are. So we get 3.5 here. Okay. So in this way, we find Q. So QP is equal to 3.5. Okay. If you want screenshot, please take the screenshot. Then we move on the next question. Okay, now next question number 4. Measures of some angles in the figure are given. Okay, their measures are given. We have to prove that AP by BP, PB is equal to AQ by QC. Okay, see in the triangle ABC, okay, so APQ is equal to 60 degree and ABC is equal to 60 degree. The measures are given. So this 60 and this 60, that is this, since the corresponding angles are equal, when we say that this corresponding angle, two lines, this one is a transverse. So we say that A and B are equal by corresponding angle. Okay, so they are equal. Now, sorry. Okay, so here angle APQ is and angle APB PC are equal. Hence, PQ is parallel to BC. So this one is the, then we write AP by PB is equal to AQ by QC. Simple, very simple question. Fourth question is very simple. Here from the given diagram, we write these two angles are equal. That's why these sides are parallel. They matlab, ये corresponding angle से, that means PQ is parallel to BC. If PQ is parallel to BC, then we apply BPT theorem here. And the fifth question, in triangle, this one is the last question. Okay, in trapezium ABCD, AB is parallel to side PQ and parallel to DC. Again, three parallel lines are given and AD and BC are their transversal. Then applying the parallel lines condition here. Parallel line condition हमने पढ़ी है कैसे है? AP by BP, PD and BQ by QC. So easily apply this one and you find the BQ. So solution, three lines are parallel. AP is given, PD is given, QC is given. Then we join BD. Okay. By basic proportional theorem, we find, yes, we find this condition. Which one? DP by PA is equal to CQ by QP. Then substitute all these values. See here the construction. Okay. Here we join DB and which meet at X point here. Okay. Then we take angle APD, first one, and this line is parallel, then we write dp by PA is equal to bx dx by xb. Okay, now same again we take another one. So from this we write dp by PA is equal to, yes, we write here CQ by QB. Okay, and then substitute all this value, easily we get QB is equal to 17.5. Okay, students. So here we solve 5 questions from your practice set 1.2, and in next lecture we solve the remaining questions 6, 7, 8. Now tomorrow we will discuss the next questions 6, 7. Okay, so if you have any doubts related to today's topic, do you have any doubt? Please raise your hand and ask your doubt. Thank you. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, hi, ma'am. Someone's raising their hand. Will just mute yourself.
Yes, Aditya.
You're
Unmute.
raising your hand. Unmute yourself. Hello, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Good morning.
Ma'am, how we can know the where we have to use the converse of angle bisector theorem?
In angle bisector theorem, see, they are asking they are, see in the figure. I will explain it. Just a minute. Okay, so this one is the line. This one is the give in the triangle A, B, C. Okay, and they asked BD is the, you have to show that BD is the angle bisector. See, Aditya, if you are asking BD is the bisector of the triangle, so you find the all sides are given. This side is given 6, this side is 3, this side is 4, and this side is 2. Okay, then you find the ratio of these two sides. This CD by BC and AD by BD. If these two sides ratios are equal, then we say that this one is the angle bisector. Okay, Aditya?
Yes, teacher.
मॉर्निंग टीचर
Yes, good morning.
टीचर आपने जो लास्ट में समझाया ना ये वाला नहीं समझ में आया बस समझाइए ना
कौन सा क्वेश्चन? एक्सरसाइज का प्रैक्टिस सेट का?
यस टीचर लास्ट वाला 1.2 का लास्ट जो आपने समझाया वो
5th क्वेश्चन 3 पैरेलल लाइन वाला.
यस टीचर
देखो, अगर 3 पैरेलल लाइन आपको दी है, सी मैं एक सिंपल वे में आपको बता रही हूँ. LMN ये 3 पैरेलल लाइंस है और इसमें 2 ट्रांसवर्सल है. ट्रांसवर्सल यू नो, आपको पता है ट्रांसवर्सल है ना. तो यहाँ पे अगर ये A, B, C और ये D, E, F ऐसे है. सो इफ दिस 3 लाइंस आर पैरेलल, अगर हम ये 2 पैरेलल लाइन को देखें तो यहाँ पे हम बीपीटी अप्लाई कर सकते हैं, राइट? यस, यहाँ पे भी हम बीपीटी अप्लाई कर सकते हैं. तो बोथ 3 लाइंस आर पैरेलल, देन इजीली यू कैन राइट AB by BC. AB by BC is equal to DE by EF. ओके, सो मैंने वहां पे क्या किया है, मैंने वहां पे कंस्ट्रक्शन ड्रॉ किया उस क्वेश्चन में ऐसा, और वो यहाँ टच कर रहा है. तो इसमें मैंने 2 ट्राइंगल्स को अप्लाई किया था. फर्स्ट ट्राइंगल दिस वन एंड सेकेंड ट्राइंगल दिस वन. सो बाय टेकिंग 1 and 2 कंडीशन, आपका फाइनल प्रूफ यही आएगा, AB by BC is equal to DE by EF. ओके, तो 3 कंडीशन में आपको sides are 3 lines are parallel, then we applying this condition. ओके, कल मैं फिर से वो टॉपिक फिर से एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगी. ओके, यस, सानिया शेख. Tania, unmute yourself. Yes, Sania, Aarti, do you have any doubt, beta? Okay, thank you,
Sunita ma'am?
everyone. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
हेलो मैम।
Yes, yes.
मतलब हाँ मैम 1.2 का मैम लास्ट वाला प्रैक्टिस सेट का मैं एक बार फिर से दिखाऊंगा।
मैं कल प्रैक्टिस सेट 1.2 फिर से एक्सप्लेन कर दूंगी। ओके, कल के
Thank
लेक्चर
you.
में फिर से 1.2 से स्टार्ट कर दूंगी। ओके,
Yes.
थैंक यू।
ओके ओके ओके, थैंक यू।
Thank you.